Some person will be like, I would never bring my wife to the UK, or I would never bring my dependent to the UK. Now, your dependent can be your husband, can be your wife.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for the love, thank you guys for the support. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. So on this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. So in today's video, like I titled it, stop bringing your wife to the UK, or stop bringing your dependent. So like I said, your dependent can be your husband, or can be your boyfriend, can be your partner, can be, you know, just whoever you bring into the UK is your dependent. So the reason why I decided to make this video is because of what is trending and what is happening, not just in the UK but abroad. So last week some person came to my house and we were like having so many arguments on this, but I will never bring my wife, I'll bring my wife, you know, stuff like that. I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to discuss this on my channel. I've seen some persons here in the UK that will be like, I will never bring a woman from Nigeria to the UK, I would rather look for a wife here in the UK and marry. And some person will be like, oh, it's so difficult to get the boyfriend or to get the girlfriend in the UK, it's so difficult to get, you know, stuff like that. For me, I feel like they should stop tagging it, stop bringing my wife to the UK, because I feel like this is vice versa. People feel like they bring their wife, at the end of the day their wife disappoints them by, you know, leaving them or getting married to someone else, or, you know, changing. Like they say their wife end up changing, or some people's wife end up changing. So like I said, I'm not just talking about the UK, I'm talking about abroad in general, but because I'm in the UK, so I will keep saying the UK. So that's why I keep saying UK. Don't get me wrong, abroad in general. So there's some persons back home, you realize that their husband, you know, live abroad while their wife and kids stay in Nigeria. So for some person, maybe their wife don't want to, you know, leave Nigeria and travel abroad. Sorry, I'm saying Nigeria, that's because I'm in Nigeria. And some persons, for some personal reason, they don't want their wife to, you know, travel abroad or leave Nigeria. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to let you guys know that life in Africa is different from life abroad or life in the UK, to be honest. So if you're watching this and you recently moved to the UK or you relocate to the UK, you agree with me that life in the UK is not easy. So now some persons, after bringing their wife, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend to the UK, they realize that things has changed. Now UK is hard work, or should I say abroad in general. Honestly, it's not easy. You have to be mentally, physically and emotionally strong. So if you come to abroad, or if you move to the UK and your wife changed, just know that probably there's some reasons why she changed. Yeah, there's some reasons why she changed. Because maybe if you're in Nigeria, now I keep saying Nigeria because I'm in Nigeria, so maybe when you're in Nigeria, you know, working in Nigeria is not as stressful as working in the UK. Because in Nigeria, even if it's stressful, probably because of the sun, weather is hot and all of that, you feel like, hey God, it's hard work. But mind you, back home you have support system. When I mean support system, you have maybe like house help. Because for me personally, I know if I'm in Nigeria, I know I should have help at home, either a house help, or my sister will be at home to help me, or my mom or my cousin. There will be somebody to help me in the house. But in this country, it's difficult to get this support system because everybody's busy, everybody's hustling, everybody have their own, you know, schedule. Maybe they have when they are free, when they are busy, and when family time. So nobody have your time. Everybody here is just busy. So now when you move to the UK, probably your wife will be like, please help me do one or two things. So that's because the system here in the UK and the system in Nigeria is not the same thing. So I feel like, in fact, living in the UK, I don't know if I should say it's 50-50 or I don't know how to put it. I feel like some days it's 50-50, some days it's 80-40, some days it's 20-20. In fact, it's just different. It varies. Some days your partner or your wife will be so tired, stressed from work, she will expect you to clean the house, yes, cook and take care of the kids. Some days, so now I'm not saying every time. So, but some men will be like, why am I doing all of this? And sometimes these little things bring arguments. And mind you, if you're in Nigeria, most times men don't do all of this. I don't know why, but it's just like that. Most of the time, you will not see a man, you know, changing nappy. In fact, even if there are men changing nappies in Africa, there are really few men, like very few, that will, you know, bring their child or change their nappy or shower them. So they are few. Yes, that is because back home we all have support system. But what I don't like is when they keep tagging it women, women, women. Do you know what these women are going through? Do you know what it means as a mom, or as a wife, as a girlfriend will go to work, come back from work, take care of the kids, clean the house, cook? Do you know what it means to do all of that? You as a man, then what are you doing? You just go to work, you come back, what will you now do? I feel like it's this little thing that used to bring argument between, you know, partners, husband, and all of that. I feel like this little thing that used to bring this argument, and when it starts, everybody's angry, and when you're angry, you vex, you go to work, you don't even have time for yourself, you don't have time to talk. From there, everybody will be like, I'm tired of this, you know, marriage and all of that, or I'm tired of this relationship. And it's so easy to leave, because I feel like it's easy to leave your boyfriend, your husband, you know, abroad, because here now, for example, if you leave your husband, the job for you, except if your husband decide to call the home office, you know, tell them that you're no longer married and they can deport you for that, except if you get a sponsorship. Now there's this guy I was saying that I was going to call him on my channel because he brought his girlfriend to the UK. This person I'm talking about, I think I made a video when I was going to Bradford and I saw him on the road. He was telling me what happened and how the babe left him. So I don't really want to talk about that much, because I wanted to ask him question, to interview him on my channel, because he was willing. He said I should give him a call, he will come to the house, you know, so we make video and he'll share with me for those people planning to come with their wife or their girlfriend. So now I don't want to say much about that relationship, because the guy was telling me what she did and, you know, all of that, but I don't want to say much because the girl have not even say anything. Maybe she have not told me her own part, so I can't say much. Now I don't know this lady. I only used to hear her voice, because then when he comes to the house, you know, play with my daughter, I used to talk to the girl on video call until he brought the girl. And when he brought the girl, they did not really come to my house so that I would say hi to her. And now he's trying to report the case to the home office to tell them probably he's divorced or something like that. But what I'm trying to say now is that I don't know what happened. Do you understand? So I can't tell. So now, like this guy I'm talking about, is people will be like, oh, after bringing his babe, she did not even serve this 3 months, she left him. It's everywhere. But you guys will not understand that there's also some women that used to bring their husband or their boyfriend to the UK and they will still leave them. Why I'm saying this, I just want people to know that it's just not women that used to leave husband. Even men, even boyfriend used to leave. Like I said, it's just how the system works here. We all need to adjust to the system, because sometimes when you move to an environment, you don't understand, you know, how it works and all of that. That is why people watch YouTube video, watch from people experience, and when people tell you, oh, the UK is hard work, or when they say abroad is hard work, you need to do this, you need to get ready for this one, people be like, oh, you don't want me to come to the UK, or you don't want me to travel abroad. No, I feel people are creating awareness. You just make yourself ready. Okay, when I come to this country, it's difficult. When you have children, okay, this is where I'll be keeping my child, or this is how we're going to work, this is how we're going to manage ourselves. It's just to get yourself prepared. But people be like, she's just discouraging everybody, don't come to the UK. Like, what do you mean that we're discouraging you guys not to come to the UK? Is not my father's land, or should I say UK is not my own. Everybody can come to UK as long as you have the money, or as long as you have the opportunity. You're free to come to the UK, or you're free to travel abroad. But when people create awareness, don't take it for granted. For me as a person, I feel you should just learn from that. Just pick 1 or 2 things that you want to learn and then drop the rest. That's just the truth. So now watch this video and tell me what you think.
Desmond, you've got Tanisha pregnant. Is that Tanisha? You got her pregnant after using me to come over to UK for papers. I gave you the visa and you've got somebody pregnant, telling her lies. Yeah, telling her lies. You got into UK with visa, and now you've got someone pregnant because your visa is about to expire and you've got her pregnant. Tanisha, shame on you. Your mom is going to be so disappointed in you. And who are you? Nicola? Are you the Nicola one? Nicola. And did he tell you that we are married? Did he tell you he came over to UK because of me? Did he tell you that? And you're pregnant for him. Do you know what goes around comes around? Do you know what goes around comes around? Do you know how much I spend to bring this fucker into this country? What's later? What's your name? Do you know what? Did he tell you he's married? You've not even divorced me yet. These are the pregnancy papers. He's not even divorced me yet. Desmond, God will punish you. Desmond, God, you know what? This baby, I feel sorry because he's going to use the baby to stay in the UK. Yeah. He's going to use the baby to stay in the UK. He used me to come back to UK, then left me and followed another woman. Left me and left another woman and got her pregnant. Desmond, what goes around comes around. God is going to punish you, Desmond, because I did everything I had to do.
Yourself,
you are embarrassing yourself, Desmond. Shame on you.
Don't say
Shame on you. Yeah, you're already part of it because you knew he was married.
How did it know?
You knew he's married, and we're still married.
Get your
You need to
camera up.
divorce me, Desmond. You need to divorce me, Desmond.
Hey,
Divorce me, Desmond.
where you going?
Divorce me. You've got her pregnant now
Can
to
you just-
stay in the UK.
Can you
Divorce
just
me,
take your camera
Desmond.
off my face?
Divorce this
That's an
man.
harassment right
Don't
there.
tell me to get
Get off
out.
my
You
face.
use me
Get off my
for visa
face.
to come over to UK.
Hey,
Yeah?
hey,
He used me for visa to come to the UK, left me and went to get this lady pregnant. Went to get her pregnant.
Guys, did you see that? So that is life. Can you see this time around? It's not a lady. Well, when you talk about it, you'll be like, okay, did you know what the lady did to the guy? So that is what I was seeing on the comment section. I was like, which one did you know what the lady did to the guy? How can a lady bring her boyfriend after spending all of that money? Like she said, like, I'm not in the family, I'm not there. But in general, what I'm just trying to say is it happens to men and it happens to women. So I don't just like the fact that they keep saying women, women, women. So now if you're coming to the UK, please just get prepared, especially if you have family, if you have kids. Try to make time for yourself, try to make time for your family. It's not all about work. Because I feel like sometimes when we come to the UK, when we travel abroad, we just forget ourselves. We are always busy. Everybody's always busy. You don't even have time for your family. You don't have time for your boyfriend. You don't have time for your girlfriend. So all of these things start disconnecting, or you start feeling like you're getting disconnected from each other. Because I mean like, if you get stressed with work, at some point you don't even want to, talk to your boyfriend or want to talk to your husband because you're tired. When you come back from work, you just want to sleep, or you just want to eat and just relax. Some days you need to take a break, you need to take a chill. These Oyibo people that you sometimes used to go for holiday, they know why they go for holiday, because they need to cool their head. That's why these people don't joke with holiday, because this holiday is so important to them, because they need family time, they need a break, they need somewhere outside their country or outside their environment to just find time, love themselves, be happy, not to think about job, not to think about stress and all of that. But our own people, I mean, like, when I say our own people, the African people in this country, we are always hustling. So now I'm not judging you watching me, and I'm not saying everybody. So when I make videos, I'm not saying everybody in general. Like, some persons are living fine, some persons go for holiday, but we all know that most of our people, we just like to work. Why? Because we have lots of responsibility. So now we have bills in the UK, we have bills at home, we are building mansion, we always have things that we're doing. But at the end of the day, what are all this for? Now, I'm not saying that investment is not good. Investment is really important, but I feel like your relationship with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your husband is also important, even with your children. Because if you don't have time for your children, you don't have time for your partner, you don't have time for them, every day you're working, it's not making sense. So that is why I would definitely say that if you're traveling abroad, honestly, get to know the country you're traveling to, know how it works. And for me, I feel like it's good for you to bring your wife, bring your partner, bring your dependent. I would never discourage anyone not to bring their wife or dependent. When I mean their wife or dependent, maybe if you're bringing your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So it's different when you cannot bring your kids, because you want to get to understand the environment, how it works. Is understandable if you're not bringing your children, because me at some point like this, I'm struggling. Even me, thank God that my mom is around. So, but some days I'm still thinking, how am I going to manage myself with 2 kids, with work, all of that. But that is, by the way, I don't want to think about that. But I'll always encourage people to come with their wife, come with their boyfriend, girlfriend. Honestly speaking, it is worth it, because sometimes you need someone to talk to. So now, if you're bringing a woman, or if you're bringing your boyfriend, I think you should know the guy, or you know the woman that you're bringing. You cannot just go and bring any type of lady. So you should also check all of this. You should not know the person's attitude, the way this person behaves. Is she understanding? Is he understanding? Stuff like that. Watch videos, see how people are struggling. What even the good part of living abroad, the bad side, all of that, so that you will get yourself prepared. Because sometimes I feel like it's lack of preparation or lack of understanding, and our expectation is just so high that when we enter the country, we now hit the reality of living abroad. And when you now hit the reality of living abroad, you'll be like, I am tired, I am regretting, all of that. As for me, when I was coming, there was not even opportunity to watch YouTube, because As when I was coming to the UK, I was not even bothered because I don't want to come to the country. The reason why I entered this country is because everybody was like, your husband will leave you and get another person. You know, that kind of a thing. I was like, okay, let me just follow him. I was never a fan of abroad because me, I love my country, Nigeria, even though that Nigeria is turning into something else. And I'm happy though that I am in the UK because living in the UK have exposed me to so many things, and I really appreciate God that I moved to the UK. Honestly speaking, I'm not even going to lie about that, and that is why I will always say this: if you're coming to the UK, just get prepared, watch videos, encourage yourself, get motivated. We have been through a lot. People also share their experience on YouTube, so I think you guys have the opportunity to watch videos. And now when you're watching the other side, when men will be like, stop bringing your wife to the UK, I feel like you should not compare your own wife to their own wife, or don't compare your own girlfriend to their own girlfriend, because you and their own is not the same, because your girlfriend and their own girlfriend is not the same thing. Honestly, I had a very big time argument with some person, so I was like, I'm going to bring this topic to my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this video, please leave me a comment. What do you guys think about, people saying, oh, stop bringing your wife to the UK, they will leave you? What are your thoughts on this kind of comments, or this kind of people saying stuff like that? For me as a person, I always say it's vice versa. When you bring your husband to the UK, anything can happen. The husband can leave you and go for another woman, and when you bring your wife, she can also leave you. Now, I'm not saying that you should not bring your wife. Understanding is very, very important. If you're watching this video, what do you think causes this I'm leaving my husband, I am leaving my husband, or I am leaving my girlfriend, I'm tired of her? Leave it on the comment section. So if you're watching this video and you agree with me that yes, it's good to come with your wife, leave it on the comment section the reasons why this man should come with their wife, and the reason why these women should also bring their boyfriend. I'm sure people will definitely go through the comment section. Well, I decided to bring this topic because the people I had this argument with, I'm sure they will definitely come to this YouTube channel and watch and see people's comments. Well, that is it for today's video. If you find this video interesting and informative, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share my videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.